Hi, my name is Lacey Harrington, and this is Nyla Joe's. This used to be the entrance of where we would go in, and we had this whole side and a back room to do our clothes. And what we are is a consignment store. We have really nice, gently used clothes for a really good price for people in this town. We live outside of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And it's just, they don't have a lot of stuff in town. And so we wanted to provide something that was affordable and very nice. So anyway, this is what the store used to start as. And then when you'd go into this room, this was mainly women's. But as you can see, we've had to downsize because we can't afford the rent. We've applied for a South Dakota grant, but unfortunately it keeps getting returned back to us, and they keep giving different corrections that we've done over and over, and it just keeps getting sent back. So we're not sure what's going on there. But I wanted to show you the store, and I wanted to show you kind of where the store idea came from. This is my grandma and my mom's mom, Nyla Joe. She was a very beautiful and classy lady, and her and my grandpa, they were wealthy and had a good amount of money, but they were always super frugal and super good savers. So anytime they went out to eat, they would share a meal and get water. Anytime she would go to a store and she really wanted something, she would always say, "Oh, I just wait till I leave and I wait a couple days. And if I still am thinking about it, that means I want it." But really, she would go to places like JCPenney and cheaper places because she just couldn't fathom spending a lot of money on something. So yeah, that was kind of how we got the name, because we just thought we want to provide an affordable place where people can look beautiful and not have to spend an arm and a leg. So anyway, this is our store. As you can see, we've got home decor, women's. We used to have kids, but we've had to get rid of the kids stuff just because we can't afford all the space. We offer masks for people at a cheap price, $5 a mask, and then some jewelry. Even the jewelry, I mean, most of this is brand new and it's only $5. So we just wanted to kind of help the community out with, if they need a quick outfit for something and they just can't afford, especially now with money being tight for everyone, if they can't afford to go to Sioux Falls and buy a $100 outfit, then they can come out here, and honestly they could spend probably $50 and get shoes, pants, a top, and jewelry. So we just wanted to be able to do that. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the questions that I was supposed to answer here. So like I said, my name is Lacey Harrington. My mom is Terry Peterson. She is the owner. And then I am the co-owner, I guess you would say, but I help with the store. We do women's clothing, shoes, home decor, jewelry. And I guess for us, a positive impact for this town would be not just offering this stuff, but once in a while we get someone like, we had a girl named Rachel. She would come in and she would pick out just a ton of stuff, and she'd say, "Well, I can only afford $20 worth, so let's just get these today." And then we'd just save the things that she liked in the back, and when she'd get more money, she'd come in and buy a couple more things. And we just always noticed that her son kind of, needed some clothes. He was only probably 5. So we had been saving the stuff that we normally would donate after it's been here so long, and we donated it to him. And so those kinds of things we try to, we donate to a place called Justice for All. So we try to donate to places that we know are local and are going to get the items to the people without having to pay for those things. So we just try to keep an eye out for everybody in the community and try to help when there's a need. There was a family that had a fire. We helped them get some clothing and things like that. And so we just want to be able to continue to do that. And with us downsizing, people have been coming into shop and are just so worried we're going to close because we keep shortening the hours or shortening the space we have, but we have to do what financially makes sense. I know in the application, my mom had talked about me losing my insurance. So I was working here full time. And now I had to get a full-time job because we can't afford the insurance for me and I have 5 kids. So me and my 5 kids and my husband. So what we're having to do is I picked up a full-time job, a part-time job, and then now I'm doing this as well for no money. I just decided not to take any other money from the store, and my mom's not taking any money. We're just paying this one part-time lady now, and we've just stopped getting a paycheck, which is fine. We just need to be able to pay the bills. So that's what we're doing. What would we use our funding for? I would say obviously rent and utilities. Right now we're just really struggling. We're trying to sell some things online as much as we can just to get to break even. My mom has been putting so much money into this store, and she keeps having to put more in the account. And so I've been trying to use my paycheck too to pay the lights and the rent and things like that, and postage for when we need to send stuff out. But we would mainly use the money for the rent, utilities, and things like that. We have consigners we need to get paid, and so we'd probably use some of it for that, which is sort of our inventory. And then I guess it would just help our business stay open. We're just to a point now where if we don't get that South Dakota grant that we applied for or any other help, we're gonna have to close as soon as our lease is up. I think May 15th our lease is up. And so we're just trying to decide right now if this is something that we can continue doing or not. We want to be able to offer this to people, but we can't keep working all these jobs and not making any money, and taking time away from our little ones. I've got kids from 13-year-old down to 2-year-old, and so I have to be home when I can, but we're doing what we can to stay open and to keep things going. And so yeah, I just wanted to give you a tour of our store and submit this with our application. So thanks for considering us. We really appreciate it, and we hope you have a great 2021.